Hey, ladies. Welcome to Black Women Making Money. It's your girl, Cherie, trying something different today. So, as you're coming into the live stream, please give us a thumbs up. And if you want to be a part of the Black Women Making Money universe, you can get on our email list, bwmakingmoney.com. So, I want to have this controversial conversation. I want to have it, and then I said no, and I'm like, you know what? No, the spirit is telling me to have this conversation with you ladies. Broke ladies don't get days off. Entrepreneurs don't get days off, and broke ladies don't get days off. So, what does that mean? That means that if you are struggling financially, if you are not where you want to be financially, if you are not making the kind of money that you should be making and that you deserve to make, if you are having a spending issue, for example, you're making good money, but you're not able to keep it. Anything like that where you are broke, it means that there are lessons that you need to learn in order to be more successful. So I want to talk about broke ladies don't get days off because you should not. Now, does that mean that I think you should work 7 days a week, 12 hours a day? No. But you should, let's say that part of the issue is you're not making enough money. Great. Why are you not making enough money in your job, let's say? Is it because there are things you need to learn in order to be top 10%? As you know, we're always talking about being top 10% in your chosen field with regards to your technical skills. Great. If that is the case, you're working 5 days a week, no problem. But on Saturday and Sundays, are you taking 30 minutes a day, an hour a day, and actually learning something that can help you get to top 10%? That is what I mean by broke girls or broke ladies don't get days off. We need to stop. We need to stop it with regards to all of the excuses, all of the reasons why we are not excelling. And I'm talking to myself as much as I'm talking to you today. It is important for us to not only listen to podcasts and things like that, but to have some sort of structure with regards to the type of knowledge that we need in order to get to top 10%. You all know I'm always talking to you about your technical skills, right? There are certain technical skills that you need to have in order to be successful. Instead of just willy-nilly, and I discovered this morning as I was listening to this podcast, which was a great podcast, but I'm like, you know what? My time would have better been served if I had been working on a syllabus of information that I need to know to be top 10% within my field. Find the sources of content that I need specifically to learn those things and work my own syllabus. And I realize that some of you ladies may need that too. Broke ladies don't get days off. That doesn't mean that you're working 7 days a week, 12 hours a day. It means that you're working your job, your 9 to 5, and then you're spending 30 minutes to an hour to 2 hours a day actually skilling up. That includes Saturday and Sunday. If you're broke, you should be spending Saturday and Sundays skilling up. And 30 minutes a day, an hour a day, 2 hours a day, skilling up. And not just frivolously, because a lot of people want to do the whole TikTok thing of just telling you 2 sentences of what you need to do. Y'all know I'm not about that over here. I actually am about, hey, let's be purposeful with regards to the type of knowledge that we are getting. And I notice I think y'all are quiet in the comments. Oh no, I see y'all talking here now. Olivia's in the building. Great message to start off the week. And Chidima is in here as well. Hello, good morning, good morning. Yeah, so if things aren't working in your life, number one, you don't get days off. Number two is to come up with a real system with regards to the learning that you need to do. Too many of us are just saying, I'm going to listen to a podcast. That's great to listen to a podcast, but is that really getting you closer to the knowledge and the skills that you need in order to be successful. I would bet, because of Black women's results, and again, our results need to be $130,000 plus in our salaries. If you have a business full time, you need to be at $200,000 plus. If you're not there, you don't get days off. You don't get days off. Hey, Sabrina, good to see you. Happy Sunday. So, we need to organize our learning. We need to organize our learning for our technical skills. We need to organize our learning for our soft skills. Do you have a salary negotiation problem? If so, then you need to spend 30 to 60 minutes a day studying salary negotiation, going through a real class, or creating your own syllabus. What are the things you need to know about salary negotiation? Do you have a communication problem? I listened to a young lady yesterday on a podcast who had a very difficult time expressing herself with regards to the Cassie and Diddy issue. The person dropped the StreamYard link. She, went up to talk on the panel, and she could not clearly articulate herself. And this individual, I think, is going to struggle within her career because of her lack of communication skills. Broke ladies don't get days off. If you have a communication skill problem, part of your studying is to resolve that. And this is not a popular message. It's not a popular message. Broke ladies don't get days off. If your network, if you're multicultural networking, if your networks are anemic, you have to fix that. You don't get days off. You're saying here, a real system for skilling up tailor specific needs. Yes, this is important. Organize for technical and soft skills. Yes, organize your own syllabus. And this is one of the things I was thinking of, is we have another 6 weeks between now and the end of the year. There's a lot of time. This is the big time where people slow up, right? They slow down, not slow up. They slow down in order to, spend time with family, enjoy the end of the year, things like that. This is a great time for you to skill up. But so many of us are thinking about, I'm just going to listen to these random podcasts. I'm going to listen to these random things. No, if there is a syllabus for whatever it is you need to study, go and take the formal, lesson 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you need to create your own syllabus, do that. But no days off, ladies. No days off. 30 minutes a day, an hour a day, including Saturdays and Sundays. And I'm telling you this as Cherie. I listened again to a great podcast this morning, but I said, you know what? Although it was a great podcast, it was a waste of time because it did not teach me anything that would get me closer to being top 10% of being a mortgage loan officer. Hey, Mentor Shelley, good to see you. Sabrina's saying, I teach communication and speech in college. Taking a class or joining Toastmasters can help with speech anxiety. Absolutely. I agree with that. Understanding communication, understanding how to put your thoughts together, how to relay that information effectively. Because some of us, let's be real, some of us speak in such an ineffective way that even though we're getting into tech, for example, or getting into medicine, the way that we're speaking, our lack of communication skills are going to negatively impact us. And we have to be honest. And like the video as well, ladies, like the video. There are 14 of us in here. Like the video. But I felt it was important for us to come in here and have this conversation. If you're broke, you don't get a day off. Oh, I want to hang out on a Sunday. It's a beautiful, and it's actually a beautiful Sunday where I am right now. But guess what? I don't get a day off. Why? Because I haven't hit my financial goals. I haven't hit my financial goals. Have you? Have you hit your like really hit your financial goals? If so, you don't get days off. But let's be purposeful with regards to what we are doing 7 days a week. Are we really doing the things 7 days a week that's going to get us the top 10%? And if we're not, then we're wasting our time, we're wasting our energy, et cetera, et cetera. So, and we're not going to get to our goals. So I just felt that was important to come and talk about, because I, like many of you, have been saying, oh, but I'm listening to this educational podcast. And I realized that just listening to the educational podcast is not going to get me to the next level. Many of us need to organize. We need to organize a syllabus of things that we need to know, and spend the next 6 weeks between now and the end of the year tackling that list of, these are the things that I need to know in order to be top 10% within my skills for my career or for opening up my business. These are the things that I need to know. So Amethyst is in the building saying, yes, thank you for bringing up the importance of communication skills. It's so important. This specific person I was listening to yesterday, I was just like, wow, this isn't good. This isn't good. So you're gonna end up topping out if you have communication issues and struggles. So just wanted to share that with you, share that with my ladies. I'm about to run some errands so that I can get home. And I listened to, like I said, some podcasts this morning, but I really need to listen to specific educational, like creating my own syllabus of, these are the things I need to learn in order to get to top 10%, and actually just like spend some time 7 days a week over the next 6 weeks in order to reach the next level. So that's really what I want to talk to you all today about. And I felt compelled by the Spirit to come and share this with you as well, because some of you may have been going down the path of, I'm listening to this podcast or I'm listening to this thing, but it's not really pushing the needle forward. So the other thing I will say for my entrepreneurs, if you're a broke entrepreneur, you don't get days off from prospecting. You don't get days off from prospecting. Whether it's an email, whether it's DMing people, whether it's, any kind of thing that you should be doing in order to get more prospects through the door, you don't get days off from prospecting if you are a broke entrepreneur. So just think about that as well. All right, ladies, I will see you this evening, actually, because we're going to talk about being indistractable on YouTube. But, I want to come and give you this topic as well, just to kind of think about. Let me know what your thoughts are with regards to this. All right, take care, ladies.